Boom! Welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great day today. Just wanted to give you guys a quick Bitcoin touch point. And as a reminder, this is never, ever financial advice. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Every little bit helps there, folks. Now, getting right into it, we got. We're continuing to stay into that channel. We're watching that 51 500 mark at the upper levels, but we started to see a little bit of a breakdown. So social media sentiments continue to be mixed. We got some moon boys calling for all-time highs, while some others are saying we're going down to Chinatown and going to be bouncing off levels not seen since, well, I don't know, 2 years ago. We'll have to see how that plays out here, folks. No one's got a crystal ball. But let's take a look at the fear and greed index here. You can see we're running right around 76. We've kind of been in the 70s for a little while now. We're going to want to pay attention to that, see if we start to get above, call it 79, 80, gets us into extreme greed. And then, of course, from there, you're going to want to determine whether you want to keep your chips on the table or not. So let's go ahead and take a look at the ETF overview. We started paying attention to this. Want to bring this to you guys' attention. You take a look at this is AUM, or the asset under management. This is the inflows and outflows of the Bitcoin into the ETFs. You'll see here on the right hand side, this is the inflows over time and where they currently stand as far as their holdings. If you take a look at where they're at as far as inflows and current holdings, you'll see that this almost identically matches with the charts. So something I think that everyone should start to pay attention to. Check that out. Of course, coinglass.com. They got a whole bunch of information over there. No affiliation there, folks. Let's go ahead and get right into the charts. Let me pull that up here. Now, actually, before I do that, let me get into the heat map here, folks. Just take a look here. We start to see some consolidation for the shorts at the 52, call it 52.1, and we got some buildup here at longs at the 5,500. So this is you're going to want to pay attention. I suspect we're going to see a little bit of some liquidation going on here in the next few hours before we get into the weekend. We're going to talk about that here in just a second while I pull up the chart. Let me go ahead and get that up there right now. Bear with me. So we take a look at the chart. We're starting to see now that we're breaking out of that one channel we've been riding in, well, for several different days, almost going on a week and a half, 2 weeks. Starting to break down into the channel below it, which you're going to want to pay attention now to the 5,600, 5,500 mark. I think what we're going to see here is as we go into the weekend, we're going to start to see this level get approached, snatch up some liquidation and get us back into one of the channels here as we continue to consolidate. But we'll want to pay attention to that. If we see a breakdown below the 5,500 mark, we may see it continue on down. Take a look at RSIs for the 4 hour. We're continuing to normalize here. Let's go ahead and pull up our daily. I'm going to go ahead and pull up our daily and then squeeze out the chart. So we're taking a look at the RSI. Our RSI levels, as you guys know, we're topping out. Hot for sure. And we're starting to get back into the normal range. Our moving average for RSI is also starting to now show a clear correction. Now, you hear a lot of folks saying there is a bearish divergence. I don't know. That remains to be seen. I think this is null and void. What they're talking about here is a trend in the chart in one direction and then a trend in the RSI in the other direction. I'm not seeing that there, folks. I'm going to say that is null and void. If you continue to hear that, I don't know what the heck they're looking at. But as always, make sure you're doing your own research. All right. Final thoughts here, folks. We're going to go ahead. As you guys know, I am always long on Bitcoin, and I'll be paying attention to the daily technicals as per the norm. And we'll be continuing to DCAing into the spot trade that I got open. Now, for the short term, we're going to go ahead and be paying attention to that 5,500 level. I recommend you do the same. Again, never financial advice, but we'll be looking for breakdown for a 4-hour confirmation beyond that. And if we do, then you're going to want to start paying attention to the 50,000 levels. Now, on the upper range, if we see a continue uptrend, The level to break here is the 52,500. So we're just waiting for a confirmation one way or the other there, folks. Now, let's go ahead and see here. Really, I feel like for today, getting into the weekend, we're going to start to see a trend down. That's going to be my guess. We're going to see this continue to trend on down just a bit. And I'm expecting a bounce right at the 5,500. Take out those longs, get those folks liquidated, and then a breakout back up. Now, we'll see that normalize into the weekend. And I think we're going to see the RSI continue to normalize throughout the weekend, and we're going to expect to see a big bounce up for next week. That would be my guess here, folks. So thanks for tuning in. We certainly do appreciate you. We'll see you next time. We'll be right back.